Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atal Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that 94% of Bitcoin it's already out. And well, think about it. 6% is left, and the last Bitcoin will be mined in the year 2140. So yeah, I think this is important to talk about. Then we have Dubai court recognizes crypto as a valid salary payment. I think this is also important. Then gold price hits new all-time high above $2,500 per ounce. And also let's talk about Bitcoin dominance, because according to a crypto analyst, Bitcoin dominance will not go back where it was in the last cycle, just above 70%. And yeah, well, and we also have Goldman Sachs saying US recession risk is 20%. So they actually went lower. So they believe the chance for recession in the United States, it's now less. And yeah, well, one more actually I have here. It's all about MicroStrategy's new leveraged ETF. It's also out on the market. So guys, all this in today's video, and don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So every day you're getting a couple of short videos, the most important news in less than 60 seconds, and between Monday and Thursday you're getting these longer videos with more depth. So if you don't want to miss a single thing, just subscribe, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and now let's do it. The first one, as always, let's look at the price of Bitcoin and the others. So Bitcoin is at $58,614 2.5% down the last 24 hours. Ethereum, $2,589 bit more than 3% down in the last 24 hours. The top gainer so far in the day is Clay with 4% up, and Monero 4% up, and Tron 3% up. Among the losers, Brett 5% down, Ondo 5%, almost 6-ish, kind of same. And Celestia, yeah, just about the same, 5%-ish down. And when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see here that we're still doing this sideways movement. We're still in this, channel, as you can see, and we are still rejected recently in August at this 60,000-ish level. So we're giving a couple of tries here on the daily, but no breakout. Sooner or later, of course, we actually can draw here a triangle on the daily, or actually you can go down to the 4-hour one, and we should have a breakout sooner or later. So yeah, well, exciting times. Well, not really, because we are going kind of sideways for a while. But if you're looking at the year 2016, back then, after the halving, we went 180 something days sideways in a choppy way. Then we had the 2020, another year, before the last halving, and back then it was 160 something days choppy sideways movement from Bitcoin, and now look at this bar. We're talking about 121 days. So if you're looking at those numbers, yes, it feels like boring what we have now, but this is the one what we have seen already. This is how Bitcoin behaves after the halving. This is actually so far totally normal, and we just forgot how long we should wait. But usually, and this happened in the last times, after half a year, 5 months, half a year, Bitcoin price start to increase. So fingers crossed, but we don't have to wait that long, hopefully. And on the other hand, it's getting the chance to get the Bitcoin is less and less. One thing is because of the Bitcoin price increase, because it's just look back a couple of years where it was and where it is now, and also that 94% it's already in the system, so there is just 6% to mine. Well, that's right. 94%, it's already in the system out of 21 million Bitcoin. So we're talking about 19,740,000 Bitcoin. And well, we're going to see the exact number here on CoinGecko. Here we go. Yeah. So here you can see the exact number. Sorry, here down, circulating supply. So right now. And yeah, so very important. Bitcoin has a hard cap. That's 21 million. The last Bitcoin, according to the Bitcoin protocol, will be mined in 2140. Why? Because we have halving after every 4 year, kinda 210,000 block, every 210,000 block. And then the block rewards, what the miners get, and this is the only way Bitcoin can get into the system, will be cut in half. And because of this, less and less Bitcoin getting into the system. And we're talking about a couple of million Bitcoin, 2-3 million, bit more, which is lost. But now we see a huge accumulation when you can get BlackRock and some institutional investors. So yeah, after a couple of years, maybe it's not that easy to get a Bitcoin. And one is Bitcoin price, because already it's pretty high for the average person to get one Bitcoin, is one thing. And the second thing is that there won't be that many Bitcoin available. So I think this is the important thing. Bitcoin is just 15 years old, right? And already 94% is in the system, and somebody has that Bitcoin. It even stays at the miner who has mined it, or somebody bought it, and but it has an owner, and that's very, very important. Okay, and let's continue with Dubai, as Dubai court recognizes crypto as a valid salary payment. So yes, well, Dubai was always pioneer when it comes to crypto, and this move is again kind of important. So here you have the UAE lawyer Irna Hauer said the ruling shows that the growing acceptance of crypto in employment contracts, recognizing the evolving nature of Web3 financial transactions, and basically now it's totally legal to have it as a salary payment in Dubai. And I think this is just a start, because Dubai is in front of other countries when it comes to crypto, in front of many countries. But I think it's just a matter of time that this could be actually normal in several countries in the future. And I think it's very important, because it would help crypto grow a lot, because a lot of people believe, I don't want that fiat money, I rather would like to have it in crypto. And this is not just because of the hedge against inflation, because this is just one thing, getting it, for example, in Bitcoin, but also to transact with. Because if you're getting your salary to your bank account, then it's up to your bank what they allow to do with it. So you can say, I would like to transfer this a big amount to another country, or maybe they can stop you because it's a centralized system. But if it's in a decentralized system, like in Bitcoin, you can send that money in Bitcoin form, for example, or even in any kind of meme coin to anyone. And it's your decision. Nobody holds back. So I think this is why crypto and crypto payments could be key in the future. Okay, next topic. The next topic is all about the gold. It's at new all-time high. Well, we can see another sign when we feel that people looking for alternative not keep their value in fiat. It's when gold price is going up. And look, here you can see that the gold price reached new all-time high above 2,500 US dollar per ounce. And here on the 12th of, sorry, that's the weekly one, I put it on daily, 16th of August, that's correct. But even today, it's quite high. Yes, look at this. We had here gold trying to just go above this 2,000 something level. We just reached that just above 2,000 US dollar here in August 2020, then in 2020 in March 22, sorry, and in May 2023, and finally it made it move in March this year. And since that, we just going higher and higher. So this is another example that people looking for alternatives. And yeah, well, Let's talk about Bitcoin dominance, because according to crypto analyst Benjamin Cowan, Bitcoin dominance will not go back to its 70% level where it was in the last cycle. If you remember, then we had Bitcoin dominance here in December 2020, when Bitcoin reached its previous all-time high around the 20,000 US dollar, and the dominance went all the way up to 73%. And since then, we haven't seen it that high. What happened after that? Altcoins happened, because the altcoin market started to really, increase and go up, which means decrease for Bitcoin dominance. And now, according to the analyst, we will not reach that level again. In his opinion, we're going to reach around 60 in September or latest in December. And after that, it will decrease and altcoins take over. And as you can see, this rising wedge here, it's definitely a bearish pattern. So it shows clearly that this is going more and more sideways until it peaks, and when it's going down, it will make altcoins to go higher. So because then altcoins take over the dominance. Okay. So I think it's very, very important for the close future to watch this as well. And let's talk a little bit about Goldman Sachs, and also a little bit about MicroStrategy's new leveraged ETF. So first, Goldman Sachs here. So Goldman Sachs lowers US recession risk to 20%. So in an August 17 report to its clients seen by Bloomberg, Goldman's economist, led by Jan Hatziush, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, said that the probability is down from their previous estimate of 25%, and it would probably cut our recession probability back to 15%, where it stood for almost a year, if the US job reports for August set to publish on the 6th of September looks reasonably good. So, well, they had 25% for recession, now 20, and they would like to cut it back to 15, which is actually positive things, because without recession, having rate cuts, it's definitely good for us. And now finally, not putting in the signal, we have MicroStrategy's new leveraged ETF, but to be honest with you, the ETF takes on a needless risk, and it's almost certain to underperform spot Bitcoin over time. There are better ways to bet on the Bitcoin. So, MicroStrategy is one way to get into Bitcoin, but using this leveraged ETF, it's maybe too much risk. However, it reached 22 million in volume on its first day, so it was quite popular, to be honest with you. Well, it depends on your risk tolerance. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news to keep you up to date here on Blockchain Bloom. So if you don't want to miss a single thing, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.